to do a quick video about Flipside Wallet. If you've never heard of them as a company, they've been around for a little while now. And they've come out with several different wallets that are interesting in style for sure. I've had them for a little over 7 years, if not a little bit longer than that. It started out with my first one, which I'll show you here in a second, and I went with the Flipside 2.0, and then I most recently got the Flipside 3X, I think is what it's called. So I'm going to show you Flipside. If you're watching this video, I do apologize. The original one is definitely torn up a little bit, but it's been through a lot, and it's given me many years of protection on my cards and my money, so forth and so on. So these are the Flipside, the original one, which obviously you can see is missing something here. There's a piece of thread you can see that's just left over from what I did to it. This started having issues with it mostly because I bent up the metal that was a part of it. You can kind of see it is pretty strong metal, and then some of the fabric started to tear up a little bit. And for this one I had for several years before I moved on to the 2.0, which is there. You can see, it's definitely been through the rigors for sure. I ripped off the fabric because I planned to put on a new piece of fabric, just random, cut and screwed back in, but ended up going with 2.0 instead. So essentially the idea around these Flipside wallets, and I've done a great job of doing this, is you have a button right here that you press and it flips right open like so. So again, I'll show you. This is the original one that I had. Press right here, you flip it open, spring loaded mechanism right there, so it kind of helps out to give that spring action. You put your cards in right here in this slot and this slot. So this started out with just 2 slots, and they progressed a long way from there. So, all right. So what came in the mail today is this right here, and this. The reason why I got this one is as I was visiting my family for Mother's Day, mostly my mom, of course. My original 2.0 busted on me, and I had been super gluing it back and forth for for probably a year or so now. Again, I'm pretty rough on these wallets. That's the reason why they break like that. But I decided I needed to go ahead and get the next one, which is what I have here. So you got the Flipside wallet here, and this is the 3X. I was calling it 3XL, but that's what it is, the Flipside 3X. And the biggest reason why I went with this one versus trying to hunt down another 2.0 is they are pretty much the same when you look at them, but different material. So that's something that I noticed when I was looking at it online, and of course the reason why they came out with a 3X instead of just continuing with a 2 is the concept is the exact same. So we're looking at it side-by-side comparison. They pretty much look the exact same, but there are definitely some distinguishing marks that you can see here. So I mean, some material difference. This one is, I don't know what exactly it is, but it's definitely a hard plastic. This one feels a little bit lightweight, a little bit more lightweight, and opens up a lot better, I think, in comparison to the other design. So it just pops open just like that. I believe you can fit just as many cards as I fit in there before. On my old wallet, you can also see that that part's not there anymore either. But actually, no, it is. It is on there. Yeah, no, it is. It is on there. So you can look at it just like that. A little bit better design on this one for sure. But that spring, that's the thing that I noticed is a huge difference. They've made it to be a lot more durable, I feel. Is you can see it's not just a spring that's loaded in there. I think it's almost like a button spring they have in there. In comparison to something like this, which you can kind of tell there, it's just a spring that shoots it up and down like that. Now that wasn't really anything that caused me any issues here. It was more so that I maxed out the capacity of it. And over time it kind of wore itself down. So idea around this is just like the other one. If you have a place you can store some of your things, like my things, I have a couple of things that my kids drew for me, receipts, so forth and so on. You can also put cash in here. And the way that they do the cash, basically you just take your bill, you lay it right there across here, and then fold it down. And it fits just fine just like that in there. So when you open it up, you have easy access to it as well. So I'm going to use a couple cards in here as an example of what you would normally put in here. So RFID blocking, from what I understand, is definitely the same, if not better than what it was before. Cards fit in there. You have options for, I think, three cards in here, 3 cards in here. and then an ID slot. So I put my ID on here in this spot, as well as my insurance card I keep here behind my ID. And then this is something new to me. This is an additional clip that you get now with this guy, and I believe you can take it off. I'm sure. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there. But you can keep other things in there. So basically, it looks like it's just a kind of like a rubber band. Obviously, a little bit more durable material. But you can fit other things in there, like cash, receipts, other cards if you feel you want to do that. And that's pretty much it. So this is the Flipside 3X. Again, very, very loyal to this company, as they've given me some great wallets over the years. I think you're looking at a combined, if I am wrong, I apologize, Flipside, but I think I'm right about 10 years worth of wallets here. The original one, Flipside 2.0, and the Flipside 3X. Yeah, any other questions, please let me know. It's definitely something that I have experience with, obviously. But yeah, great wallet, solid. I keep it in my front or back pocket, whatever you prefer. And of course, it comes with your little instruction manual if you need to learn how to do that. And that's it. There you go. It tells me everything right there. How do you put your cash in there? How to remove the clip. All right.